Even boats, more we have accident in the sea.
Another news, a boat carrying French tourists capsized off the coast of Oman, killing 3 people and injuring 2 others.
The sea.
Police have...
Because there is a wave. The Lord said to me, we have said this before though. We will confirm the message with you. We have said them before. There will be a wave in the sea.
Police have a boat was carrying 25 French tourists, a tour guide and a captain when it capsized.
Greetings to you viewers all over the world. This is God Voice TV channel. Welcome to the House of Ithiel, a spirit from God. On the 1st of January 2026, the man of God, Prophet Favour Ithiel, gave a prophetic word concerning ships and boats. Let us listen to what the prophet said and how it came to pass 3 weeks after the prophecy was given.
Even boats, more we have accident in the sea. Because
another news, a boat carrying French tourists capsized off the coast of Oman, killing 3 people and injuring 2 others. Police have a boat was carrying 25 French tourists, a tour guide and a captain when it capsized. The boat was reportedly 2.5 nautical miles from the Sultan Qaboos port in the Gulf of Oman, where it tipped over. Omani police released a video showing a Royal Navy ship at sea near an overturned boat. Photos released by the Civil Defence and Ambulance Authority showed an ambulance at scene and Omani rescue members carrying a body on a stretcher. Oman's foreign ministry expressed its condolences and deepest sympathy to the government and people of France, as well as to the families of the victims, and wish the injured a speedy recovery.
Because there is a wave. The Lord said to me, we have said this before though. We will confirm the message with you. We have said them before. There will be a wave in the sea.
Pazzesco, incredibile.
The sea, or the sea is not stable right now. Accident also in the sea.
A maritime emergency is unfolding in one of Asia's most contested waters, the South China Sea. A Singapore-flagged cargo vessel carrying iron ore from the Philippines to China capsized late on Thursday night, triggering a multinational search and rescue operation. Well, the ship sent out a distress call around 8:30 p.m. Philippines time. It was sailing with an all-Filipino crew of 21. China's embassy in Manila says its Coast Guard vessels were the first to respond and that they rescued 13 crew members from waters near the Scarborough Shoal. And that's a South China Sea feature claimed by both Beijing and Manila. China said that 2 members of the crew lost their lives. Beijing described the location of the distressed cargo ship as 55 nautical miles northwest of the area. China also released photographs showing rescued Filipino sailors receiving medical attention aboard Chinese vessels. But Manila's account...
This video was recorded by a passenger on the MV Trisha Kirsten 3. The ferry had been traveling for a few hours after departing Zamboanga City in southern Philippines on Sunday night, when survivors say it suddenly tilted. Before they knew it, they were hanging on for life, floating in the dark. Search and rescue teams from the Philippine Coast Guard, the Navy, and local governments reached the scene after midnight and managed to rescue most of the nearly 360 people on board. But bodies were also pulled from the water, and hope of finding survivors faded as the hours passed.
The search and rescue operation is ongoing, but what I can say is the ship is not overloaded. It has a maximum passenger capacity of 350, and the actual passengers on board as declared by the master is 332. The Coast Guard has immediately acted on it as soon as we received the distress call from the Sea Marshal on board.
It was the 3rd major distress call to the country's Coast Guard in over a week. The Philippines, an archipelago with more than 7,000 islands, is no stranger to maritime accidents.
Just days before the cargo and passenger ferry sunk early on Monday morning, another cargo ship capsized in the South China Sea, and 15 sailors who survived that incident had arrived here at this port inside the Philippine Coast Guard headquarters as news came in of the ferry sinking in the southern Philippines.
Chinese Coast Guard personnel had rescued the Filipino crew and handed them over to Philippine authorities in a rare instance of cooperation between the two nations in disputed waters.